that's what I get excited for. And we've got some really good kids with. It's not just Tate and Jake. I mean, they're really good.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a kid, Keenan Davis, just ran 49.20 in the 400 hurdles. He's out of Maryland. Like, kid's gonna be a beast, man.
Oh, nice.
But
Yeah.
in that same race, we got another kid that just ran 49.9.
What?
So, like, listen, we got some.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Different team, whole different set of characters. But I gotta ask you about this one character that came up though.
All right, what's that?
Love Island. I had to ask you that. I had to ask you, man.
So
Sincere.
we talking specifically about Sincere?
Have you seen the show?
I'll be 100% honest. I have not yet watched one episode, but that's really not my thing. I've never been a reality TV guy.
Even though Sincere's on there?
I'm gonna watch at least one full episode just to say I supported Sincere.
Yeah, but
I heard from the clips I've seen and everything else, like
Yeah.
I heard he ain't doing too good.
I feel like he might win. I feel like
He might win?
In my opinion, I think he might win.
All the clips I'm seeing is like they own him a little bit. Like they say they can't trust him, he be lying and stuff.
I feel like they're just playing on his name.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's
feel
fair.
like-
I don't know
like-
enough about it. Like I said, it's either from clips. When we were at Nationals, though,
Yeah.
everybody would be in the team room. They'd be watching and all that. So
Really?
yeah. They'd be in the team room watching the show, and so I would kind of get the updates from there.
Yeah.
But like I said, unfortunately, I have not yet watched the episode. But I promised myself I would watch at least one full episode. But that's really not my style.
Yeah, I got you. How do you feel about Texas Tech beating everything? Honestly.
Being everything, I
everything.
wouldn't say. I don't know if I'd say.
Well, we're Texas Tech have their hand in everything.
We've been in the news a lot lately.
Yeah.
I will say that. Some good, some bad. But I think the main thing is that we've definitely done our job and tried to put Texas Tech out there as much as possible.
Yeah.
But I think nothing puts you out there than the success you have.
True.
Like that's the thing. If all of this talk, all this chatter without success, it just kind of falls on deaf ears.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
you got to have some substance to it. I think we've done a good job of putting substance to it.
Yeah. Speaking of substance, we gotta talk about the sweep. It's been 2 years now, men and women.
We've gone 2 years in a row. You're talking Big 12, right?
Yeah, Big 12s. Yeah.
We've gone 2 years in a row, indoor, outdoor, with both the men and the women's program.
Yeah. How does that affect you now as a coach, looking forward? Because traditionally it's been the men that's been winning. You know what I mean?
That's a fair point. I think the biggest thing that I've thought about here lately, and I don't know how to feel about this, but it's gonna be weird the day we don't win both. You know what I'm saying?
Even though it's so new?
It is new, but like the women for a long time we had some serious battles with UT and other schools like that, and they were getting closer.
Yeah.
And so it was almost like you kind of knew that it was gonna come one day.
Yeah.
But now that it's here, it's like, what's it gonna feel like the day when one or the other teams does not win? And so we've been able to celebrate those victories. We've been able to just sit there, have both teams celebrate.
Yeah.
Now they've been close victories.
That's true.
Super
That's true.
close.
Yeah, especially this year.
And we've got some really good teams in the conference now, and it's a different look, but it's very competitive.
Yeah.
And it brings out the best in our kids, brings out the best in some of those other programs' kids, and it's a cool there's some cool rivalries being set up and built.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's something to look forward to.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
I'm excited about the future, but I mean, will we continue to sweep? Probably not. We're gonna lose one at some point. I don't know when. I'm not predicting that, but I mean, these teams are good, man.
Yeah.
You're talking about 1 and 2 point victories here and there, so they could shake out either way.
I feel that, but it's Texas Tech though. You know what I mean?
I think we've learned how to win at the conference level, which is great.
Yeah.
We got to learn how to win at the national level.
It's coming. I feel like it's coming because I feel like the girls, obviously, I've seen them practice and stuff. I feel like they have they've gotten used to the idea of winning, so they train a team now. You know what I mean?
They're expecting. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And what I would say is honestly is that our women, and it's funny watching it all happen and kind of grow and develop. Mm-hmm. Our women have gotten to the point where I would say our men were maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay.
And you can kind of see that whole blueprint unfolding. they have like this chip on their shoulder. They have this underdog mentality.
Yeah.
Like they have this hunger.
They do.
That is like,
they do.
Okay, we want more.
Yeah.
Like they've got a little bit of taste of it. Like we've got the Big 12 stuff. And like you can see it. Like, nah, we want more.
No. Yeah. Especially this outdoor.
Yes, with this outdoor. Like that was the women were like, they were on some we want more stuff.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see. And like I said, you can see it. It's like that whole blueprint just playing out all over again, but now with the women's program. And I'm excited about it. They're excited about it. And the main thing is we got to keep the men rolling now.
Yeah,
that's the thing about it. Like, and the conference stuff is always fun. We talked about that a little bit last time. But man, it's like that national level success. There's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
I mean, I've never experienced it. I came when they just got it.
Yeah.
And I left as a volunteer coach. like
So you missed out on all that stuff.
Yeah, like the beginning and the end. I mean, not the end, but like, you know what I mean? The last one. But like, which one of the teams are you most proud of this season, though? The men or the women?
I'm proud of both, but I think with the women's team, there was a much more cohesive group this year specifically. Like I said, they kind of carried that chip around, that they showed that hunger.
Yeah.
They kind of had like this, we're going to figure it out type mentality. And I don't know if we had that as much on the men, but
why do you think that is?
There's several reasons. I think every year, track and field is starting to look a lot like football and basketball, in the sense that every year it's almost a whole new group, and you're having to learn and figure out how these new groups are going to gel together. And what's the team cohesiveness going to be? What's the camaraderie going to be?
Yeah.
And can they mesh well enough to where it's like, that's truly my brother, and go get it done?
Yeah.
And I don't know if we had that as much this year.
Even though we won, you don't think so?
And that's the funny part about it, because that is kind of the standard that we've created here now, to where we did win 2 Big 12 championships. But I'll tell you right now, if you ask anyone on the coaching staff, specifically on the men's side, it felt like a down year.
Really?
Felt like a down year.
We had like fast times, like
that's a part of what we do now. And I mean, if you look at what do they call it, trackflation now? Like everybody's running fast. So even in a down year, you're gonna run fast.
That's true.
But it's we've always had this saying, like, to be a Texas Tech sprinter, you got to do 2 things.
What's that?
You got to first show that you can run fast, and then you got to show you can run fast when something's on the line. And we did that at the Big 12 level.
Yeah.
We didn't really do that at the national level.
For both men, or you just...
No, I thought the women were pretty good there. The women were pretty good there as far as getting it done at the national level, especially outdoor. Now we just got to be better.
Yeah,
we got to be better if we're going to contend.
Yeah,
the goal every year is always the same: win the Big 12, get on the podium.
Yeah,
somehow, some way, and we still haven't done that yet. And so we've got to be better on the win. But I thought for what we went in there with, we were pretty good.
That's true. I'll give it to you. I feel like I agree. I leaned a little bit more towards the women this year. Not like, traditionally I only watch like the men because obviously
that's what you did.
Yeah, but like the women, I don't know. Like you said, they have that fight, and I do see how they're more of a team. I didn't get along much with the team because I just wasn't around as much this year, so I wasn't able to see them. But like, I came to like the women's practices. not nothing like that, but it's just a timing thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that was the time you were able to make it.
I was able to make it. Yeah.
I got you.
No, it was.
Man, listen. This year was fun. It really was.
Yeah.
Like I said, with both teams, the men and the women, it was a lot of fun, but it still wasn't, like I said, to the full level of what we expect around here.
What is that though? Like nationals out the gate?
No, it's not about even the finishes. It's about that cohesiveness. And I think for me, we've always tried to stress family. True. We've always tried to stress the importance of togetherness and competing for something bigger than yourself, and, being selfless, to be quite honest with you.
True.
And, college athletics is changing every single day, literally every single day.
Yeah.
And finding that group that can have that camaraderie and that come togetherness, that's getting harder and harder every year. And, I think the teams that are able to do that, the teams that are able to get on that one accord, those are the teams that are going to have big time success.
Yeah.
And you saw it across the country with some other teams. But that's what it takes now. Yeah. Because everybody's talented.
Yeah.
Everybody's got fast people on their team.
True.
And so it's like, I think we do a good job of getting our people fast.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's ever going to be the question. It's just going to be, can we get a group that is bonded together and able to get it all done on the same day?
So let me ask you, is that kind of why, like, the Tate and Jake are coming in? I'm sorry for the segue, but
yeah, like where's the segue to that?
No, because you're talking about they're not bonding, but like, and then talking about trackflation, but they're the
epitome of trackflation. Yes, them and some of the other kids that are running, and I won't mention some of those other names, but I can talk about Tate J because we've signed them.
Yeah,
but
early
no,
too.
I mean those are the kind of kids you got to try to bring in now.
Yeah, but like you can't get that every day. You know what I mean?
Like that caliber of kid every year, you mean?
Yeah, like not every school can get that every year.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a part of the job, though, recruiting.
True.
Like, anybody will tell you that's worth their salt. Like, recruiting is the lifeblood of any program. Like, you have to recruit.
Yeah.
And if you're not on it, then you're not on it. I think the biggest thing that looks different is that here at Tech now, we're able to get the high school talent.
Yeah.
And that's the
true.
fun
That
part
is
of
true.
it.
That is
You know what
true.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because in the past, like, that level of high school talent didn't really look at Tech.
Yeah, it's a
and
location,
so we've been able, location has been part of it. You know, building this thing up has been a part of it. Getting it to the point where this is an attractive destination for those kids that's been a huge part of it.
Yeah.
And man, that's taken a long time. Like I'm 12 years in. Like Coach Kelly's
12 years?
It's been 12 years, bro.
Oh, dang.
Like next year will be the start of year 12 here.
Really?
Yes. I got here in fall of 2015.
I keep forgetting that. I don't know why I think it's like 2017 or so. I mean,
No,
it doesn't even
fall
matter.
of
Like,
2015.
dang.
Yes.
Yo.
So 12 years, but like it's taken a lot. It's taken some successes. It's taken some failures. It's taken, figuring out what we do well versus what we didn't do well.
Yeah.
All those things. And I'm talking about the whole staff, Coach Kinley, Coach G, everybody.
Yeah.
Like it's taken everybody to try to figure this out, to kind of get it to where, oh, now these high school kids think this is a nice spot. But now here's the thing about it.
Mm-hmm.
You got to come in here and go to work and do something.
Let's talk about that.
That's the thing about it.
That's the thing about it, though.
Yeah.
Like the name can only bring you here.
Yeah.
But to keep that name, you got to go yourself.
You got to go.
I mean? Yeah. That's the thing I feel like I've been seeing a lot. Like, not specifically here, but like across the nation is like transferring.
Yeah.
People aren't like settling anymore. Like, it's in and out, 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 in and out.
Yeah, and that's a part of, like I said, trying to build that camaraderie, build that cohesiveness, because there is a lot of in and out nowadays.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, we've been fortunate. We haven't had as much out, as much as we've had in.
Yeah.
But even now, we've got a little bit of out. But
Yeah.
I think the transfer portal's been here for a while now. That's not the game changer. I'm going to tell you what the real game changer is.
What is?
Roster limits.
Yeah.
Roster limits have changed the game big time.
Yeah.
And the reason that is, before there were roster limits, you could have up to 50, maybe even 60 people on your team.
Like a football team.
Like a football team, dang near.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now with these roster spots, and every school is different with how many they have. I think, some schools have 30, some schools have 35, some schools have 40.
It's not by conference?
Some of the conferences,
Okay,
some of the conferences, they've set these limits. I think 35 might be the lowest or something along those lines.
Okay.
But back in the day, we would have maybe 50, 55 guys.
Yeah.
And you could allow a young person, a freshman, to grow up and deal with some things and maybe long suffer with them through some things as they matured and developed and all these things. With roster spots, man, it's hard to do that now. Now, I'll say first thing, if it's a performance issue, that's on us as coaches.
Even in the first year?
The first year specifically, that's on us as coaches.
How so? Because, like for example, not say you. When I came here, I learned like it takes a while to like adapt to the program because like that fall training,
it could be a beast.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it takes like a different level of person to like accept it for one, do it good, and then come out on top in the first year.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
But that's why I say that's on us, because how we approach that with a person who has to adjust not just to the training, right. You got to adjust to being away from home for the first time in your life.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Mom and dad ain't there to wake you up in the morning, make your breakfast, do all these things.
Yeah.
You got to adjust to a whole new social environment as far as gaining friends. Who's your friend group going to be?
Yeah.
You're going to get with the right group of friends. You're going to get with the wrong group of friends. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You got to adjust to that. And then you just got to adjust to, like, just being on your own. Like everyday adjustment is like, that's different.
Yeah.
And then nowadays you start talking about putting money in these kids' hands. Like that's a whole different ball game. And it's like, which way you gonna go with it?
Yeah.
And so there's a whole lot of adjusting that they have to do. So I'm willing to give them some grace on this. Like I tell people all the time in the recruiting process, like within that first year, if we can duplicate whatever your senior year best mark is, that's a successful year for you as a freshman.
Oh, you mean in terms of times?
Time-wise.
Oh, okay.
Time-wise. So let's say you got a 10-1 guy coming in or something along those lines, right?
Yeah.
If we can get to 10-1 within that first year, or even slightly surpass 10-1, maybe you run 10-09.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which like doesn't look like a lot on the surface.
Yeah.
Like through all that other adjustment,
yeah,
that's a good year, man. And like a lot of people don't want to hear that because they want this immediate success. Well, I was faster in high school.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say to that. Your high school coach had 4 years with you. You gonna give me one?
True.
Like really? You gonna give me one to get it all right now? No, I'm learning you. You're learning us.
True.
And so that goes heavy into how you develop from there.
So why do you take the blame then if you know that they've gotten 4 years to develop with their previous coach? Why are you taking the blame if they don't?
Because the performance piece is on me. Now, the part I'm not going to take the blame for,
what?
You don't go to class.
Okay.
You don't figure out lifestyle 101. You want to party, you want to hang out, you want to stay up late night. I'm not taking the blame for that.
Yeah, but that affects performance. Yeah.
But that's why I said, if you're a kid doing everything on that front, and you're not performing, that's on us as coaches.
Okay, I see you. I got you.
So you're living up to your end. You're being, and like I said, not that you can't have balance, not that you can't have fun, but we all know what moderation is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you go over that, then let's have a conversation.
Yeah.
And so, but if your performance aren't there and you're doing everything that you should be doing, that's on me. And I'm okay with saying that because it should be on me.
I'm not a coach. I don't agree necessarily because I do think seriously, because I don't know, I get like you're saying, like it's on you, but you also don't know if someone's like doing the right things at home.
We don't know, but you have if any coach that's worth his salt, you got to be tuned in to how kids are behaving.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to be tuned in to is this kid rested?
Yeah.
Is this kid coming in, filled up, fed, hydrated? Like, these things as a coach.
Yeah, that's true.
And so, okay, one time maybe you give him some grades. 2 times, all right, no big deal. Like, you go a week long or 2 weeks long and this kid ain't doing none of these things? Is this kid showing up early to get, ready for practice, mentally focused for practice, getting treatment, all this stuff?
Yeah.
No, this kid's walking up here 1 minute right before. Like, these are all telltale signs of, is this kid going to be successful or not?
So how do you deal with that?
A lot of conversations.
Okay.
I mean, you try to talk to them, but that's the point. Like if you talk to a kid so many times and behavior doesn't change, at some point you realize that's just who that kid is.
Okay.
And it's like, where do you go from there? Well, because of these roster spot limitations, now you have put yourself in a very precarious situation by, do we still want this kid around or not? And so here's the thing, with all these changes that have happened in college sports, most of them, and I agree with the majority of them, have been to the athlete's favor.
No.
They have been to the athlete's favor.
First of all, the 5-for-5 one that came out recently, I don't agree with that at all.
We'll talk about that in a second. But the NIL, all this stuff has been to the athlete's favor, big time.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Even the portal itself, you don't even have to have a conversation with a coach anymore to get in the portal.
That is crazy.
That is
I don't agree with that
ridiculously to the athlete's favor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So most of these things that have come around have been very significantly in the athlete's favor.
Yeah.
The roster limits have been in the coach's favor. Because it gives us leeway. I can't continue to give this kid a roster spot if he ain't gonna do right. And so there's kids gotta understand that coming in, man. You got to understand that coming in.
That's crazy. So it's kind of like you're taking the blame, but also
I have no problem. Like I said, the performance piece.
Yeah.
The result piece of it.
Yeah.
I'll take that. I got to look at, how was my approach with this kid, right? Did we do and put this kid in the best situation from a training perspective? Did we put too much on this kid's plate from a training perspective?
What do you mean? Like you tailor the program depending on the athlete?
You have to tailor the program depending on the athlete. These are high school kids. All of them have not trained the way we're going to train yet.
Hey, I've seen some things.
No, absolutely. There's a lot out there.
Yeah.
There is. But once again, is it what we do?
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the difference. And as much as we can tailor it, at the end of the day, I'm still going to be me.
True.
So I got to go and prepare a kid the way I know how to best.
Yeah.
Now, I can tweak some things. I can change some things. I can modify. I can do whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm still me.
True.
You know, we call it the 70-30 rule. Like every year at the end of the summer, like I go back, I look at like, okay, what worked, what didn't work, blah, blah, blah. We're going to change something. But the reality is after I make all those changes, I'm still going to keep 70 to 80% of who I am. And then I'll modify maybe 20 to 30% of it to make sure that we tailor it and fit everybody that needs to be.
Do you think during your 12 years at Texas Tech, you've like changed your 70%? Like whatever 70% you've kept, most of that is
it's
gone.
different year after year.
Okay.
And a lot of it's based on who we have coming in.
Yeah.
It has to, it's based on two things. How did we finish? Like I said, at the end of every season, I got to ask myself two questions. Every year, I have to, without fail. I have to look myself in the mirror and I have to say, okay, what did we do well this year?
Yeah.
And I have to answer honestly.
What do you think you've done well this year?
I think we were really good on the women's side. I think, I think we did some good things as far as obviously the performance-wise things. I don't know if I was the best communicator this year, which is kind of...
Even though with less roster?
I will say this. I don't know if I was the best communicator this year when it came to a lot of the younger athletes. Because the things that I tried to get across to them, I wasn't able to get across to them, to be quite honest.
Do you think they're just like locked in the mindset of like high school?
See, that's the part, but that's the part I got to do a better job and make sure I get it through their head that this is what the expectation is going to be. And so I've got to find a way to communicate with a younger generation better. That's my job.
So you're on for real.
I am officially on. I am officially on. But no, I like to pride myself and think that I am a good communicator.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
But I've got to make sure that I reach this younger generation.
Yeah.
If I'm going to continue to do this and do it at a high level, I got to.
Yeah. So with the new changes, do coaches' positions get like shifty? Like how
what do you mean?
Like for example, like yes, all the new rules are like in favor of like athletes, but does it put more impact on the coaches? Like for example, if you guys don't perform well, are you likely to like get fired more? I don't know. Like you know what I mean? Like since athletes are able to like go out within like.
No, I don't think that we're being judged necessarily on like retention. I guess you're asking maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're being judged on retention as much as we are performance. Because, like I said, it's too easy for kids to come and go.
Yeah.
And so that is the expectation. And then, of course, like I said, there's a lot of backdoor dealings. I'll go ahead and put that out there. People talking to kids and doing things that they shouldn't be doing.
Like athletes talking to athletes?
Athletes talking to athletes. Coaches talking to athletes. Coaches talking to athletes is.
Is that backdooring?
Oh, that's definitely backdooring.
That's not something that's been like.
That's definitely backdooring. Has it been happening?
Yeah.
Sure, but it's still backdooring.
I thought that changed. I thought since athletes can talk,
No, if you're not in the portal, you should not be talking to someone's athlete about transferring or coming to your university or anything. But it's happening. Like, let's not fool ourselves. It's happening.
That's true.
And so
that is true.
Like I said, you're battling against all these things. So I don't know if we're held to the retention piece of it as much as we are to just the results piece and the performance piece of it.
Yeah. So let me talk to you about like the NIL stuff. I've had a little conversation with one of the football persons about NIL, and it was just basically like telling me like how it works, and basically like.
Man, listen, you about to tell me something I don't know.
So what I'm understanding is like NIL is separate from the scholarship.
Yes.
Is that okay? So it's the same thing for like track.
Well, the portion that I do know, you have two forms of NIL now. You have internal NIL, which is your rev share.
I thought they did away with rev share.
No. Rev share still exists, but at most universities, I will say 95% of the rev share is going to the football program.
Yes.
Okay, and so most track programs don't have rev share. So then that leaves you with external NIL, which is what we now call NIL Go. That portion has to be approved through the NCAA. And so
how long is that process?
It depends. It depends on how much you're trying to get, honestly.
For the athlete or
for the athlete?
Okay.
Like, so we have donors here at Tech. Everybody knows that. That's no secret. We got really good donors. We have track donors. We have all these people that want to support the program. They can't when we had the collective, right?
That's what I thought it did.
Yeah, they did away with the collective.
Yes.
So when the collective was around, we could say, okay, we want to pay athlete X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
And it was literally done within maybe a week. Maybe even faster some cases.
Yeah.
And like kid was getting a payment within that time frame. That is long gone now. So now with NIL Go, we have this donor. You say, okay, I want to help with this. I like this kid or whatever. I heard about this kid, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Boom.
Yeah.
Let me come forward. I want to pay kid X amount of dollars. Great. We got to take that money. We do a contract up. Okay, the kid has to do, I don't know, whatever, autograph signing, has to do some kind of work, whatever it is. Got to post, tweet, whatever. I don't know. And then we do the contract saying the kid's going to make all these appearances, do all these things. We send that to NIL Go. And they now have to approve that. And if they don't like either the amount of work that's being asked to be done, or if they think that he's being overpaid for that amount of work, they'll deny it.
Wait, you can get overpaid?
Yes.
There's no cap.
There's some kind of formula, and I don't know the formula. So there's some kind of formula where they determine, is this kid like marketable enough? Does this kid have a big enough social media profile? Does this kid have the performances to justify paying him this money? Like, there's this whole formula that they look at. And that's how they determine if this contract is a legitimate contract to approve for this kid to get paid said amount of money.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that is how it works now.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. And so everything that is not rev share does not have to be approved.
Yeah, but
so that's why football can say, okay, we're going to sign this kid to X amount. Cool, he's guaranteed money. We can't do that. Ours is not guaranteed. It has to go through an approval process. It has to go through that. It has to be basically vetted.
Is it yearly or like semester? Like,
this is anytime you do a deal.
Damn.
Any deal that these kids get, anything, whether it's from us, whether it's whatever, or not even say, let me not say from us, through us.
Yeah.
But it has to be approved.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. If it's over $600, they have to report it.
$600.
If it's over $600, they have to report it.
A month, or are we talking about a total?
No, any payment, even if it's a one-time payment for $650, you have to report it.
BS.
Yeah.
That's BS.
And it has to, like, they're usually gonna approve most of them, but like I said, you just never know what's gonna go through or not.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. And so it's crazy.
Yeah. So how does it affect like international students though? Are they able to get NIL? Like,
to my knowledge, as of right now, internationals cannot because they can't work in the country. This is work. Well, technically,
they can work on campus.
I don't know. Maybe you might have just taught me a loophole.
No.
Figure it out.
No, it's like
I know.
You
You can have like a 20-hour job. You get a social security number. We've had all that with a lot of our internationals in the past. But I don't know if that would count toward NIL Go. Yeah, so I'm going to ask that question now. Yeah. If they got jobs on campus, because that's a good question, man.
You probably won't make enough money to consider as an NIL on campus, but
not on campus. But if you have a job already on campus,
that's true.
You might have just helped me figure something out.
Maybe,
man.
I don't know. We'll see. But with like the attention that's like coming with NIL, and obviously let's go back to like Tate and Jake. How do you feel in terms of like the preparation with them coming in?
As far as what?
The attention they're gonna get.
Because the attention, it's gonna be, and that's why I said that's where I've got to get better and make sure that I can't be the old curmudgeon, like me. I hate content.
What does that mean?
Curmudgeon? It's like the old grumpy guy.
Okay.
Like I can't be that guy. Okay. So I've got to let these kids be them. And we've always done a good job here at Tech of letting kids show their personality.
That's true.
I think Ford. The biggest difference, like we've had us, Ford is a big personality. Alyssa, big personality. Yeah. I mean, even Debo, who wasn't necessarily on social media, but another big personality. Like we've had a lot of big personalities come through. That's not the problem. Yeah. The problem I've had is that like now that comes with like creating their brand, building their brand, putting their content out there. And so that's stuff that I've got to come around to in some form or fashion. I haven't decided exactly what that's going to look like.
Yeah.
But, I've got to allow some space for that because their brand comes from what they do, which is track and field.
Yeah.
And so we'll figure something out. I mean, and we've had some kids do some things, try some stuff, and I get it. I understand it. And then they come and ask me, like, I have one rule, like, if you're going to film in practice, you got to at least clear it through me first.
How long? Like how far out, though? Like a day?
Like, give me a couple days advance notice.
Couple of days?
Yeah, like, don't just pop up on me, like, and be like, hey, coach, I'm filming practice today.
Couple of days, man. Coach, you're going to get it, like, the day, like, come to your office, like, 10 o'clock for 1 o'clock.
Like I said, maybe I do need to be more open, but, like, like, if it's going to be one of them days where, like, I'm going to be up, we ain't filming that.
I feel like that's what people want to see, though. That's, that'll make,
No, I mean, we've done the workout Wednesday stuff we've done all that stuff. And like I said, I'm good with that. Like, I know it's got to be done. Like, as much as I might, like, for you people out there, I do not enjoy being in front of the camera at all. I do it for this man, and that's about it. But I do not enjoy I want to be the coach in the background that nobody knows.
Yeah.
And I want the athletes talked about. So I know that I'm going to let them build their brand, so I ain't got to get up here and do this stuff.
Well, I would like to have part 3, so.
we ain't even finished 2 yet. You talking about, wait, I can't say 2, right?
No, it's fuel. It's fuel. You can't say 2, it's fuel. Yeah, so you can't really say that.
Yeah.
But with Coach Kitley, how does Coach Kitley feel about this? I didn't even know you felt this way about, like, the media, because Coach Kitley's like...
No, he likes it.
Really?
He's great with the camera, man.
You're Coach
Kitley. Yeah, I want to be the guy in the back. Like, let me do that.
You're the associate head coach?
Yeah, that's my title. I mean, I've done interviews. I don't have a problem doing interviews.
I know,
that's
but,
not
like,
the issue.
to be in, like, people's... Like, like Alyssa... Was it Alyssa?
Alyssa doesn't ask me to put me. She just starts filming. Okay. Yeah, next thing I know, I see, like, I'm tagged in some stuff. And here I am. She don't ask me nothing, but, like, she's probably one of the few that can get away with that.
Well, maybe that's what you should do.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's the cheat code.
Because unless you're that child, don't do that.
Yeah. But, like, going into, like, this off season, like, I guess, what are you looking forward to in terms of, like, your recruits?
Man, listen, yes, we got some really good ones, but I'm excited for every year. You know that.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
When the fall rolls around, like, it's like I just get this new wave of energy. Like, no matter how good or how bad the previous year may have gone, like, when that fall rolls around, because, like, the one thing that I love about this job, there's always new personalities to meet.
That's true.
And that's what I get excited for. And we've got some really good kids it's not just Tate and Jake. I mean, they're really good. Yeah. I mean, we got a kid, Keenan Davis, just ran 49.20 in the 400 hurdles. He's out of Maryland. Like, kid's gonna be a beast, man.
Oh, nice.
But in that same race, we got another kid that just ran 49.9.
What?
So, like, listen, we got some really good kids coming in.
Wait, so how? Okay, I don't know.
This class is gonna be fun, but
that's what I'm like. How do you determine? How? Okay, I get it, but I don't think Texas Tech has ever had, like, this high of caliber athletes. You know what I mean? Like, this is
not out of high school.
That's what I mean.
Not out of high school. We've done it through the portal. We've done it through junior college. We've done it through international. We've done it a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
And that was the way we had to do it because, like I said, the high school kids weren't really trying to flock here like that. You know what I'm saying? And we weren't. And that's to me, that's, like I said, it's kind of the double-edged sword.
Yeah.
Because we now have that kind of name recognition, that kind of prestige as a program.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what got us here is that blue collar underdog mentality.
Yeah.
And that's what we've got to get back to.
Yeah. Because to me, from the outside now, like, it's kind of odd seeing a lot of freshmen around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's different.
Very odd.
It's different. And like I said, I don't know if I did the best job of dealing with the freshmen this year, but I don't know if they did the best job either. Yeah. And so, there's a lot that goes into that. It's definitely a two-way street. And like I said, I'm never above admitting my own shortcomings.
Yeah.
And, so I've got to definitely take a different approach or maybe even a better approach, I should say, with this next group.
Yeah.
And make sure that they get the message, but also make sure that they understand what the expectations here are. This is not where you come just because it's the cool place to be. This is where most of them chose this family because the vibe they felt.
Yeah.
Family, right?
Yeah.
That's why they chose this.
Yeah.
They felt this and they knew that this is where I wanted to be. And, oh, yeah, by the way, I can run fast there.
Sure.
Cool. Great. But if this is going to be that, we got to be for one another. We got to be 100% for each other.
Yeah.
And we kind of got away from that a little bit. And we'll get back to it. And when we do get back to it, we'll be scared.
Do you, I don't know, I don't want to put a time on it, but it is track and field, so time.
Okay, time matters.
Yeah. So, what are we thinking, nationally? How many years?
I think we got to strike while the iron's hot. We got a good group right now. We got to be present next year.
Yeah,
we got to be present next year.
I feel that.
I think anything less than would kind of be considered a failure. Now, does that mean we win? I don't know if we win. Here's the thing that I think people take for granted. I think people really think winning a national championship is easy.
No. No.
You may not, but there's people out there that think, I look at a lot of the commentary on our softball team, right? And I'm going to go there.
Yeah.
And, Nyjah, first of all, is probably the sweetest person you ever want to meet.
That's true.
And she is all about this university. She was the great ambassador, is still a great ambassador for this university.
Yeah.
And I read some stuff, people calling her a $1 million failure.
No.
Are y'all serious? We went to back-to-back national championships.
Yeah.
Did we win? No.
Yeah.
But once again, winning a national championship is not easy.
Yeah.
You've got programs out there, I ain't gonna name no names, that spend this money every year just like we've done.
Yeah.
That haven't won either.
That's true.
And it's but because the problem is we're not a blue blood.
What does that mean?
We're not like one of those traditional programs that's known to be this.
Yeah,
we've kind of created some of this. I'll be fair. Yeah. I'll be fair in it, but I'll also go back to we were winning national championship in track and field before NIL ever was ever a thing.
That's true.
So this was happening for track and field at least long before any of this stuff started.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, we've kind of manufactured some of this, and I'm gonna say it, but even still, it's not easy to win these things. Yeah. But to sit up here and say that 2 back-to-back national championship game appearances is a failure, that just shows you that y'all never played nothing.
No.
Y'all never participated in nothing. No. And so, because these things don't just come easy.
No.
But the fact that they are the back-to-back national runner-up, that's huge.
I don't think we were close at all.
Yeah. Texas Tech softball was not even on the lips of any of the softball community.
No.
There was no one talking about Tech other than, that's going to be an easy win before all this started happening. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, listen, do it how you got to get it done. That's my thing. That's what I don't like is you watch basketball.
Yeah.
You don't get to dictate how someone else plays the game.
No.
As long as they play within the rules.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I don't know if you remember back in the day, Princeton used to play this slow down game. They would slow the ball down. They would eat up every second in the shot clock. No one liked playing that style of basketball.
Yeah.
Because it slowed the game down.
Yeah.
Scores were 35 to 45. It was not fun to watch.
Yeah.
At all. But they were winning. They would go to the tournament out of the Ivy League and they would win some games and upset some people and do some things. You don't get to dictate how someone else plays the game.
That's true.
And so we found a way for Texas Tech to be successful here. And that makes a lot of people mad.
Oh, I know.
It makes a lot of people mad. But it's no different than what's happening at some other programs.
Yeah.
Man, we talked about some of those conference rivalries. Man, K-State is doing an awesome job.
Yeah.
I
wanted to ask you about that.
No, they're doing an awesome job, man. And I love competing against them because you can see where their team is headed. You can see kind of how they're building it, what they want to do. They do a great job over there.
Yeah.
But it's built a different way. They don't go sprints. They go jumps. They go field events. They do all these different things. We don't get to dictate that and say, oh, no, you got to compete against us head-to-head here. No. Let's take your team and how you want to build it versus our team and how we want to build it.
Yeah.
And let's see who's the better team at the end of the day.
True.
And I love that because they line up with that same mentality.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because what I want to ask you about was indoor. I don't know if you want to talk about that. When it came down to the wire, what was that like? I was there. I ain't gonna lie.
It's two teams battling it out.
That was hype.
It's 2 teams battling out. And Coach Travis he's been in the fires. He's been there before. He's he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
It was on news, you know that?
I didn't know that. I didn't.
The protests and stuff. Oh my God, it was everywhere.
I mean, once again, listen.
It's a battle.
It's a battle.
It's a battle. Yeah,
it's a battle, and that's how they wanted to play the game.
Yeah.
We don't get to dictate how they play the game.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Listen. If you don't, if you see something you don't like, yeah, what do? You got to call it out.
Yeah, that's true. It was just funny. It was funny watching. It was very funny watching.
But man, I love competing against them.
Yeah,
I do.
I'm looking forward to it again. Are they here this year again?
To my knowledge, yeah, we'll be here indoor, and then we go to. Where do we go outdoor next year? We go to Baylor, maybe. I think we go to Baylor.
Might go to that one then.
Yeah.
When is Iowa State track coming back?
No, there'll be no. You can't have 300-meter tracks.
Oh, I thought they were like refurbishing it. I thought.
No. I think 300-meter tracks, oversized tracks, are out now.
Oh, yeah. I did not know that.
Yeah. I know the SEC has definitely gone that route. I'm not sure if we've officially stated that as a conference, but yeah, I think the oversized track thing is done now.
Yeah, I mean, I like
There's enough 200-meter bank tracks around the country.
Oh yeah.
And so we'll see.
But circle back all the way back to the 5 for 5, the new rule.
Man, that literally just came out 2 days ago.
Yeah,
so
I heard about it today. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
But how do you feel about that? Because like for me, obviously Marine National, I feel like that affects us and the distance people the most. Simply because we graduate later than like the Americans. Like Europeans.
Sometimes Jamaicans graduate earlier.
If you're really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about the JUCOs?
The
You know
JUCOs?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and like.
I mean, I still think you're coming out of JUCO with 3 years of eligibility.
True. But
so where's the downside?
Because your clock starts when you graduate.
I don't get me to line because I got to go read up on this rule exactly. But my understanding is that if you go to JUCO straight out of high school, you're going to do your 2 years in junior college, and then you're still going to have 3 years of eligibility at the D1 level.
Yeah.
And so that's 3 years where you can get your NIL stuff up. That's 3 years where you can get your performance up. That's 3 years where you can do whatever.
Yeah.
And in some cases, that's 3 years where you can leave there at the very least with 2 degrees possibly. You get your undergrad and a master's if that's the case. At
least a certificate.
So at the very least, you get a grad certificate.
That's
and
true.
so there's some benefits to it if you do have to go the junior college route. But I got to go read up on it more and see exactly what it all entails, because there's a lot of it is for the age purposes. A lot of it is to reduce the waivers that have been going on, and all these kids getting 6, 7, 8 years. But I think a lot of that stuff goes back to COVID as well, and so we're still kind of battling some of that.
Yeah, I'm a beneficiary of COVID, so it is what it is. Yeah. I'm always going to be in agreement. But we can't end without talking about our hurdlers, specifically the Jamaicans. Danielle Clark, Tony Ann Forbes, and I don't know if you want to honorable mention Demisha. She just won the national championship.
Listen, I called her right after she won, and she did me a favor because she took care of Tony while she was down. I wasn't able to make it to Jamaica. Nice. We had some kids on campus, and but no, listen, I think you did a show with Tony before.
Yeah. She's probably gonna come back on.
She gonna be a sequel as well.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be a sequel. Listen, she is high energy.
Yes.
And I love that child.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I think remember when I did it, I told you.
What, that she was high energy?
Yeah. I was like, yo.
It's funny because she kind of goes through these waves where she's super high energy, then she's kind of like, whatever.
That's her voice.
Yeah.
That's her voice. That is her voice.
I don't know. And so like we'll go through all of that stuff, but no, man, she had a great year.
Yeah.
She had a phenomenal year.
Yeah. I mean, you called it,
No, you could see it coming, but you could, like I said, you seen it just on the track, but you could see the hunger. And when we recruited Tony, it was like, I want to go somewhere where I can improve my times every year and be on a team and have people around me to help push me and motivate me.
Yeah.
And she said it. She was like, I need a coach that's going to challenge me, but I don't know if I really want that.
That don't make sense.
That's Tony. That don't make sense. And she was like, but I know I need that. And she, that self-aware, and Tony is very self-aware. I will say that she is very self-aware. And she knows when she's done it right. She knows when she's done it wrong, and everything in between.
Yeah.
And but no, just watching her and Samoria, honestly.
Yeah. For real.
You're on the Jamaicans, but watching those two compete this year was really, really fun.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know Samoria's story, but she had to sit out a year, and this was her first year back, and Killed it.
Massive PRs.
Killed it.
Yeah, and at the big stage.
Yes, and then they got it done at the big stage.
Yeah,
yes.
That's
that is the key. And so they get it. They've got it this year. But once again, you don't get to rest on your laurels here. You got to come back and do it next year.
I know, man.
You got to come back and do it all over again.
Summer's so short, though.
It is.
So short, man.
Summer's short. They're going to rest up. I mean, S'more's going to run at USA's.
Yeah.
And so we're going to, we'll compete a little bit more and see how it goes. But we got to come back and do it again. You got to come back. But I'm hoping that the taste of success brings them back with an even more hunger, like, we can be better.
Yeah.
We have to be better. And
No,
they improved a lot, but hey, every year you got to just try to find that little bit extra to go get a little more better.
Yeah. And then Daniel, the reason I bring him up though, let me tell you though, I'm snitching right now. People are calling for Daniel to leave, and I'm like, no.
No, man.
No.
Listen, that is those adjustments we talked about.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you what, that's my guy, man. I enjoy that guy. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I thought, sorry, not to cut you up, but I thought like what I saw is what I got. He's a lot deeper.
Oh, he's deeper.
Yeah, I did not know that. Yeah, I did not know that.
And it took me a while to really understand that about him, and it took him a while to understand me, to be quite honest. But man, we get each other now.
Really?
Yeah. And so he's gonna have a good year next year.
I think so.
He's gonna have a really good year next year.
Because I when I saw those tweets, I took screenshots and I was like, I reached out to him like, you gotta come on, bro. Yeah. And he's like, okay, yeah, bet. But I had to like.
He's gonna be good.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he's gonna be good. His head's in the right spot.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing about it. He understands, like, no, man, I need time to develop.
Yeah.
I need time to develop.
And that's the thing is, like, nowadays, like, people want things like
they want it right now.
Man. Like,
but that's the world we live. Like, think of information. Like, we used to read a newspaper, right?
You used to.
Okay, I used to read a newspaper. You used to watch the news.
Yeah.
All right, so I was reading a newspaper, you were watching news, but that took time, right?
That's true.
Now, I open my phone, here's all the news right here on my Instagram feed, my Twitter feed, whatever it is I'm on. Like, all the news is right there. It's instant gratification.
Yeah.
And so if everything is coming at you so quickly, what are you going to expect about your performances? They should come at me quickly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that's not real world athletics. And that's the thing, when they can't get that instant gratification with their performances, what's the easiest thing to do?
In and out.
Let me duck and run.
Yeah.
And so I commend the kids who stick it out and stay around. And here's the thing about it. Like I said, we talk about family a lot, and that's what we preach. And I say we talk about, we show you family here.
That's true.
We don't just talk about it. We show you family here.
Yeah.
But when you have that relationship piece there, and the kids can get it, then they know that, no, this is where I need to be, even though my performances aren't quite there, but they understand that my development will be there if I stick it out.
Yeah, I mean,
and so I commend the kids that stick it out, and I commend the kids that will stick it out and work through the hard times. Because here's the thing, man. This ain't supposed to be easy.
Yeah, but the thing is,
it ain't supposed to be.
Just like you said, a lot of people that watch has never ran. I don't think they even jog. You know what I mean? So they don't understand like what it takes. Honestly, I didn't realize what it takes to be a coach until I stopped. Like, I remember my first time, like my first day volunteering, I was like, this is crazy. I was tired. I still have that picture on my phone. I was leaning up. I was
listen, my legs still hurt from nationals. Like, standing up, like they still hurt. So, you get your coach's legs as the season goes on, but then like you get to the end and it's like, the meet is like every day, like 4 days straight. It's like the men first on Wednesday, the women go on Thursday, then the men come back on Friday, and the women come back on Saturday. Like the athletes get a break. You know what I'm saying? Like the coaches,
right there.
Oh, we there. Yeah. We there the whole time. Like we doing this.
No,
and like I said, it's cool because like I said, there's fun stuff going on. There's disappointing stuff going on, and everything in between. But like that's the job, man.
Yeah, the job is kind of challenging though, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like I started having an appreciation for what like coaches do because like I said, I don't know if I told you last time or what, but like I didn't see you guys as like people. I just saw
coaches?
I just saw you guys as coaches. Like, okay. Like, you guys just, like, come, give us the program, go home and think about the program. Like, there's no in between. I'm not going to lie. Like,
Was that, like, what you had before you came here?
No, that was what, before I, finished, like, college. Like, I just thought you guys were just, like, always constantly thinking about, like, training. I didn't think you guys did anything fun. Like, and,
no. But even when I'm doing fun stuff, I'm still thinking about training.
Yeah. See now, but like it's hard for like I don't know like how athletes see it now, but like it was hard for me to like understand that like there's a life outside of this.
As you know, man, I got 4 kids, man.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm gonna get on that because one of them, my oldest, is now he's on staff with us. He's our recruiting coordinator.
Yeah.
And then my other one, he just got on with Texas Tech academics and working with football.
Oh, he got it?
He got it.
Nice.
He got it. Yeah. So he's working in academics now. So they're both now officially on staff here at Tech. And so I couldn't be prouder. And I go to work, and like I said, that's what keeps my excitement going, man. Because like now I'm like, I come to work, I'm working with my sons. And like with me and Cam, like people don't realize, like Cam challenges me like nobody else.
Really?
Oh, you just don't know.
How?
That kid challenges me. He's like, you ain't holding up the standard. No, bro. Like this is what he tells me. This
really?
Yes. He challenges me like before we won in 24.
Yeah.
He looked at me like it was the summer going into that season. He looked at me. He was like, "You done got soft, dog." And that's all he said. Like
I can't see him saying that.
No, he looks at me. He's like, "You ain't hungry like you used to be." I'm looking at him like, "What?
Were you though?"
I thought I was. This is the kind of stuff he says to me, though.
Yeah.
He just look. You ain't hungry like you used to be. I'm like, I'm like,
talking
this
to?
something. Like, who are you talking to? Like, but he don't realize like that motivates me, man. That gets me going. Like, my kids are my motivation.
Really?
My kids are my motivation. Like, people think it's like my kids are my motivation.
Yeah.
Like, every decision I've made in my career, my life has been about my family, my kids, my wife, and my kids. That's it.
I'm starting to realize that too. Like
That's my motivation, man.
Yeah.
But when that kid looks at me and challenges me like that, I'm gonna do something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something because I never want to let them down. And it's crazy but I never want to let them down.
Yeah. Even now, even though they're adults.
Even now.
Really.
Even now.
That's interesting, man.
But like you talk about proud, like I'm on cloud 22, bro. Like whatever's past 9. Like,
it's real nice. Like you know, I mean maybe they know. I don't know. Like I got kids now. Like I don't know what I would do now if I didn't have them. And like with them now, I have to like be better.
Yes.
I have no choice.
Yes. It's that like it's
like,
that
it's not about me at all. Like it's crazy.
That intrinsic motivation. Like they don't gotta say nothing. Like you just look at them like, all right, I gotta figure this out for y'all.
I remember. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if I'll tell you. But like, so like, there was this one time. I think me and Emily had to go somewhere else, and her mom came and picked them up, and I had FaceTime him. I FaceTime him like every night. And there was one night, you know, like Corbin has like this like dead stare.
Yeah.
And I've always said like, when I was growing up, like I want my kids to be born here and I raised them in Jamaica. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So when I saw
have the citizenship, be able to go back and forth. I got you.
So I saw him on the phone and he was just like staring at me. And in that moment, I was like, I can never like be away from my kids. Like it was such a dead stare.
Yeah.
It changed my entire perspective. Like I realized like this, like whatever I'm doing, I have to be with my kids. Like, I need that. Yep. I need that. Like, whatever I thought is not even...
All out the window.
It's all
out the window.
Like, everything. Like, most of this little stupid shit... those little stupid things I used to think is, like, it's not even real. Like, when you get kids, man, like...
Oh, it's all real. It's all real. And it's like... And it puts, like, this... Like, the decisions you make.
Listen, man.
Like it's different, man. It's truly a game changer.
Listen,
and like I said, mine are grown. My oldest are grown. I got Avery and Ernest. They're the younger ones, but you know, even with the grown ones, man, it's still like, man, are we doing the right thing here?
Yeah, man.
But it's cool now because like the conversations I have with Kendall and Cameron now, it's like night and day from like what we were having even 5-6 years ago. Like it's now like on some grown man stuff, you know, and that's the fun part for me. Because,
do you enjoy it? You like that?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Because that relationship piece, man, is key. And like I'm not too big for them to tell me like my own shortcomings, and like they know they're gonna hear it from me, obviously. Yeah. But it's a conversation now.
Yeah. Okay.
As opposed to me just talking at them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no, it's a conversation piece. Like hey, you know, and they'll hit me up. And they'll be like, all right, I just need your advice. I just need to vent. Yeah. I need my dad, but I don't need you to be in dad mode. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I got you,
like, And that's just cool to me. That is cool. So much fun to me.
It's cool. Like coming home and seeing my kids, man, is nice.
Yes.
It's real nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really like when they come and come to me. I really love it.
Imagine them coming to you now, like, Daddy, talk to you about something. You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like that's gonna be different.
I know. They eat a lot though, but it's cool.
They supposed to.
Yeah, they're
supposed to.
Man.
Yep.
But man, Coach Ryle, this is fun. This took a little turn. This is fun.
No, but that's that family piece, man.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hopefully the off season goes really well for you.
Yeah, no, it will. I'm looking forward to it. We're in that portal recruiting time right now, and so you know how that goes.
You have recruits today.
I just left some today.
Yeah.
And so, but
constantly working, man. It's crazy.
Nah, but I love my job, man.
I know. I can tell.
I love my
job.
I'm
not calling nobody after I'm done.
I love my job, man, because it's fun. Because like I said, there's always that just new personality, new something coming around, new people you get to meet, new kids you get to coach, new pieces of the puzzle to figure out. Like there's always something new.
Yeah.
And you know, trying to be better every year and trying to be better with a different group every year. That never gets old.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, that never gets old to me.
That is true. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's
and through this ever-changing state of college athletics, I don't care. I keep telling, I tell Cam all the time, I said, I don't care how much changes come around. I don't care how much kids change.
Yeah.
Be who you are. Do it the way you know how to do it. And the way we do it is through a foundation of family, relationship, and then we get to coaching.
Yeah.
And that is our motto, and we're going to stick to that.
That's cool. I never heard that.
Don't let that change you.
Yeah.
Don't let all these things around change. And if you don't change and you do it the way you know how to do it, you'll be successful.
Believe.
Telling you, man.
Thank y'all, man.